driven in by all the way up from Mahindra Val. You can contact them if you want to chat to them about a brand new Mahindra. Please welcome our next team to the stage, all the way from Spain. Give them a nice South African welcome as they roll up to the stage.
Welcome, gentlemen. Join me up here on stage.
Hello.
A tough day for you guys on the water. How many fish you got for us?
Difficult fish. English, no.
Well, let's send a message over to your friends and family back home.
Nada, saludar a nuestras familias, a mi mujer, a mis hijos y a nuestro club, el Alberique Bassmaster. Y a la selección española. Beautiful Sudáfrica.
Thank you very much. It certainly is a beautiful country, and we're so happy to have you guys here. One fish for the team from Spain. 0.67 kilograms, 670 grams. Well done to you guys.
Right, we roll up our next team here, just slightly north of South African borders. Please welcome our first team to roll to the stage, all the way from the United States of Zimbabwe.
Welcome to the team from Zim. Join us up on stage. Tag. Join Mike. How was the day on the water today?
A little bit wet at the end, but yeah, in all it was a good day. Yeah, excellent.
And how much are you enjoying your 100-mile-per-hour suit this week?
Oh, they come in handy, let me tell you. Excellent.
And the fishing conditions, are they improving for you guys, or are you finding it's getting tougher as the event goes on?
Well, we had a better day today, so yeah, I think it's all about game plans and trying to make it work. So for us, it was better.
Zimbabwe, a formidable force, both in the African continent, the Zone 6s and Zone 5s that we have there. Zimbabwe known for its big fish. How's the fishing in Zimbabwe at this time?
Oh no, there's some good dams up there, good water, and yeah, we got a dam there about a month ago. We had a big tournament, 2 5 kg fish caught, so still good fish coming out of there.
Any intentions to host an event like this over in Zim?
I don't know about that. To a venue to put up with this sort of boats and people would be a bit of a struggle, but you never know.
Well, grab some of those fish. Let's show the crowd. Thank you very much. 5 fish today for the team from Zimbabwe, 4.81 kilograms. 4.81 kilograms, very good fish. Well done to you guys.
Definitely a respectable bag if we have a look at the bag weights and so on that have come in.
Bag.
And we roll up the next team. Please take them through to the stage, sir, as we roll them in all the way from down under. Our next team to the stage, and of course the weigh-in from Australia. They're, of course, first-timers to this event, so give them a nice South African welcome.
How was the day on the water today?
Pretty tough, actually. A lot tougher than yesterday for us. We really struggled. We didn't really get that 5th fish till probably about an hour or so to go. So bit of change of tactic. But we worked together again as a team. We rotated some areas and we made sure every single team had their 5 fish. So I'm pretty confident everyone's got a full limit out there for us. So it's good.
Well, that's going to be interesting to see. You guys are 2 points. 2 penalty points separate you from first place. I mean, winning this event, what would it mean? The first time at a World Champs and winning it?
I think that's a pretty long shot for us. I know we've got 5 fish, but they're all pretty small. Just to be competitive, that was our main goal, to come over here and have a heap of fun. So, yeah, we know that we're really good anglers. We just don't have that background of catching black bass. But, you know, we feel comfortable catching these sort of styles of fish. I think it suits us that it's a little bit tougher. If it was an absolute fish fest out there, I think we would struggle against the guys to find those bigger ones. So we're just happy to catch a heap of fish and, you know, have a good time. And this is amazing. I love this. This is probably one of the biggest tournaments that we've ever fished. So yeah, I'm absolutely loving it so far.
Well, that's fantastic to have you here. Let's go grab some of those fish and show the crowd for the photographs. That's 5 fish for the team from Australia. A total bag weight of 3.69 kilograms. 3.69 kilograms. Well done to you guys. Fantastic performance. John, let's bring him on in.
We bring in the next group of guys. They are all the way from Zambia. Murray Moore, one of the anglers on this boat, celebrates his 21st birthday today. So let's give him a nice South African welcome. Not kidding, folks, it is his birthday, but we don't want to give away his real age. So give him a nice birthday welcome.
Welcome to the scales, gentlemen. Let's present us with those weigh bags and your slips. I'm well and you, but treacherous in these conditions. 2 fish for you guys today. Got to share the boat with your mate on his birthday. How was that?
No, it was awesome, mate. We had a great day. And we had good fishing. We fished well. We fished calm. It was tough, but we fished tough. And we had our chances. But, yeah, luck wasn't favoring us. We got broken off a couple of times. And, you know, that's the way fishing goes. So but we're very happy with the end of the day. It's not a problem, eh?
Well, I see you running that 250 Pro Sight Mercury outboard there. What sort of top end speed are you doing?
128, 129.
Well, I think that's way fast enough. Well, it's great to have you here. Well done today, guys. Grab those fish. Let's have a photograph. Two fish for the team from Zambia, weighing in at 1.96, and we bring in the next team.
Right, next up, we've got our next team in here from the United States of America. So please give them a nice South African welcome as we roll them up to the stage.
Chris, welcome to the stage. We're happy to have you guys here. Sport of bass fishing is absolutely massive in the US. That's what we all strive for. You know, we're always watching the Elite Series, the FLW, the MLF, all these sort of things. Do you fish any of those circuits back home?
Yeah, I fished the FLW Costa and the BASS Opens. So it's a pretty, big deal here. I've enjoyed it. It's been very hospitable. A lot of people have been very nice. Enjoyed it to the casino, from the venue at the where they fed us, everything in Johannesburg. It's been great.
And the fishing for you guys, how have you found it?
Man, it's been tough. We had 2 pretty decent days of practice of what we thought. Hadn't fell through with what we expected for the tournament. So,
how many fish you got for us on the scales today?
Unfortunately, we had 4. We didn't really have that 4th one on. It's been a struggle all day. We've chunked and whined all day, and it's just not been what we expected. So,
well done. We're happy to have you here. Grab those fish and let's show the crowd.
4 fish, 282.
Four fish for the second team from the USA, weighing in, and what's it? 2.82. My memory's not so great. 4 fish, 2.82. Well done, guys. Let's roll on the boat.
Right, we roll up Thomas and Mark all the way from Germany. Once again brought in by the brand new Mahindra. And I heard a rumor, Mark, that they do have a sizable fish in amongst the 5 fish that they're bringing in to the scales. Give them a nice South African welcome. Our next team from Germany.
John, I don't doubt it. These guys are phenomenal anglers. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, there we go.
Now that's a respectable bass right there.
Let's grab the rest of those fish. Join us up on stage here, Thomas. On that side.
Hello.
A big fish for you guys today. How was that?
We had a very good day today. We found them, and we not only got 1 big fish, we got some decent-sized fish today. But fishing is very tough. I mean, going out there, coming back with 5 fish or 0, it's a very thin line. And yeah, we figured it out today. Hopefully tomorrow as well. Press thumbs for it, but I have to say it feels good to be back again in South Africa, and I have to thank all of you for that very warm welcome here. And I also want to thank some people. Without them that would not be possible that we are standing up here, that our sponsors, it's Mercury Marine, Pega Trailers, Bootsport Grave, Ilex, Tacklebox, and Hummingbird and Minn Kota.
Well, great sponsors that you have there. We're always glad to have you here. You're welcome here anytime, whether there's a tournament or not. It was fantastic to have you. Grab those fish and let's show this crowd.
Definitely a very respectable fish there, one of the biggest ones that we've seen today. So yeah, a valiant effort by these guys. And of course, over the next, well, today for the rest of the weigh-in and tomorrow, consistency with 5 fish is going to be the key to doing really, really well in this
tournament. Let's hear it for the team from Germany. 5 fish weighing in at 5.73 kilograms. 5 fish for 5.73 kilograms. Well done to you guys. Fantastic performance. John,
right.
Check out the quality of these fish up here.
Good looking fish. Right, next up, we're rolling in the guys from Portugal. Nuno and Antonio. Please give them a nice South African welcome.
The tag. How was your day on the water today?
Better than yesterday. We have 5 fishes.
5 fish today. How many did you weigh in yesterday?
4.
Good performance moving up. Are you feeling more confident as the event goes on?
Yeah, we work for the team, and we have to reserve to the other team another place. And we try a lot the big ones, but they come with us. We have in 3 hours of the day we have the limit, and you have to change the spot for the other team.
Well, it's great to see that you're managing to catch those fish earlier. I'm going to ask you to head back there. Let's grab those fish and show this crowd.
Can I ask one thing for all the guys here? Don't forget to visit Portugal. They are a good country to do tourism. See the aldeias of Xisto. This is a very good place to stay in Portugal and to have a good days.
Well, thank you guys. While they hold up those fish there, Andre, let's get a good shot of their sponsor there. The team from Portugal asking you to head on over there and visit their country. Nice. Thank you very much. Well done to you guys. John, I think we're ready for the next
up,
team.
we're rolling up the guys here all the way from Eswatini. Bunny and Derek doing 200% better than yesterday. Give them a nice welcome, folks.
That team from Portugal weighing in 5 fish of 2.99 kilograms. 2.99 kilograms. Our team from Swazi. Eswatini, my apologies. Derek, a bit of a better day for you guys on the water today?
Yep, much better. We managed to catch some fish and keep them on the line. We also had a number of those fish that insist on staying free, so attach themselves and then miraculously detach themselves.
And I saw you up fishing in an area today, very congested, a lot of boats in that area, and I think the guys that were fishing in the area from all over the world are really applying a lot of sportsmanship, you know, allowing each other a good distance, and it's a nice camaraderie out there on the water.
Yeah, no, it is. It's good. You need to respect each other, it's each other's space, and yeah, it's a fun. It's a good event. You obey the rules and everything works.
Well, I saw what you did on the water today. I take my hat off to you, sir. Fantastic performance. You should be very, very proud. Let's grab those fish.
Right, so what also happened as we're going to be getting ready to bring the next team in is that their one boat that was in the previous flight obviously didn't come through to the weigh-in because they did have engine problems, and that has now been sorted out. So we will see the other members of this team. Right, coming in, Our first team from slightly north to South Africa, all the way from Namibia. Tinus and Anton.
Welcome here, sir. Well on you. Welcome back on the stage, day 2. How was it today?
It's a little bit tougher today. We should have, we made a couple of mistakes, but it was still tough. We had to work hard for the fish.
How many are you presenting us today?
Only 3 today.
3 fish today. The consistency as we go along through this event, I think it's going to get tougher, and having those fish, whether it's 3, 4 or 5, I think is still in the standings.
Yeah, but you're 100% correct. Our game plan was to get a limit on all boats today, but obviously, it's like you say, it gets tougher every day.
Well, grab those fish. We're going to do the photos first, and then you can sign the slips. As we can see, tough fishing on the water today. 3 fish for the team from Namibia. John, I think we're ready for the next boat from Korea.
Yes, we got our next team coming in all the way from Korea, so please give them a nice South African welcome. Come on, guys, give them a nice, warm South African welcome.
Welcome, gentlemen. Let's bring both weigh bags and join us up here on stage. Thank you. How many fish you got for us today?
5 best. 5 best catch best.
5 fish limit for the team from Korea. Seem very consistent as a team, bringing in a limit every day. Are you happy with that performance?
Yeah, are we team happy?
You get a bit wet today with a torrential downpour, the rain, you get wet?
1.36.
Would you we always push the limits, and we're very happy, very difficult with this language barrier, so well done to you guys for bringing in 5 fish, moving up in the ranks in the standings. We're very happy to have you here in your first World Champs. We're looking forward to seeing you in the games as they continue. Well done to you today. Grab those fish and show the crowd. Well done, gentlemen. 5 fish for the team from Korea for 3.45 kilograms. Let's give them a warm round of applause.
Next up, we've got the guys here from Croatia, of course, headed by team captain Daniel, probably one of the nicest guys in the fishing that you will ever meet. Somehow they always happen to find the positive, even how tough it is going. Please welcome from Croatia, Daniel and Sinisa, bettering yesterday, definitely with the amount of fish bringing to the sales.
Team Croatia here on day 2. I've got 2 weigh bags. It's always good when they got 2 weigh bags. Join us up on stage, gents.
Hello. How are you?
Daniel, good to have you on stage. The day a bit better today than yesterday?
Well, yeah, much better. We got 5, and we even got, got to upgrade those 5 fish. We sort of switched areas, and it worked for us today. Yeah.
Yeah, we spoke on the water. We saw you guys out there, and you said that you feel like your team is figuring something out. So you happy with that?
Yeah, definitely. Yesterday it was definitely we needed to adjust our presentations and our tackle. So today we started working on those stuff, and yeah, it started paying out for us.
Well done to you guys. A great improvement. Grab those fish. Let's have a photograph. 5 fish total bag weight. 5 fish for the team from Croatia. Total bag weight of 3.63. 3.63.
Mark, sorry to interrupt you. I think what we need to do, I don't know if our viewers watched the clip that we posted a couple of weeks ago on Saba's Facebook page with Daniel and apparently their new team member. I think what we need to do is get Daniel just to give a shout out to his wife and kids back home. I think they really would appreciate that.
Okay, I'll just take a moment and I would like to thank every one of you coming and to thank the organizers for this really cool event. But today I would like to say hello to all the guys in Croatia. Hvala vam svima što nas pratite. Pozdrav obitelji, pozdrav svima. And thank you for being here.
Here we go. And of course, Daniel from Croatia, well done. A valiant effort, of course, making a bit of a comeback. And what's happening now, Mark, is, of course, with the rain that we've had over the last couple of days, it's been absolutely crazy with more rain predicted for tomorrow. We got 1 or 2 of the vehicles that has been bogged down there in the mud, and we're actually putting down sawdust and everything else to try and make sure that these vehicles get through here.
Yeah, I don't think that the viewers out there quite know about what we're dealing with the elements here, but I'm going to ask my main man, Andre, for a second over here. I want you to pan over to my mate from Libre Vision over there, Craig. He's the man working the cameras, ensuring that we get this live feed to you. He's editing up programs faster than we can have lunch. We're putting a lot of pressure on Craig to bring us that live on the water coverage, and things are heating up there behind the computer. Craig, you dealt with so many technical difficulties. We've got power cuts. We've had no signal at MTN. It's all good and well being in the studio, but a different story when we're out here in the elements, correct? Yeah, John.
You know, Mark, if we grab Bennett over here to give us a quick view, our viewers at home, obviously, if you have a look here, this is what we have had to deal with today. So thank you very much to, of course, Carlosha. Managed to get some conveyor belting. We put some sawdust down here. So we've got one of our vehicles stuck over there. So we're actually going to organize that the next guys that can actually get through here so we can actually continue with this weigh station and the weigh-in process. I just want to take a moment to remind our viewers as well, if you want to get some of these really, really cool clobber, and that's, of course, these limited edition shirts that are made specifically for this World Championships, you can, of course, go to the SABA, that's the South African Bass Anglers Association Facebook page. Go and check the link. We have linked it there, and of course, you can order these shirts. They are 450 Rand, but what makes them really special is on the back of the shirts, you've got each and every single participating country with their flag and the individual anglers' names on the back over there. So if you want to grab one of those, remember you can order them online. You can contact the printing lady, and of course you can just post it in the comments underneath where we actually posted that. Mark, you got some giveaways, am I right?
I do, John. One of the biggest sponsors of this event. Careful behind you.
No, I'm just making sure.
One of the biggest sponsors of this event and the whole World Champions as a whole is Pure Fishing. Pure Fishing representing Abu Garcia, Berkeley, and they sent us a massive bag of gifts. So I'm going to hand them over to Stephen over here and give them out to the crowd.
There we go.
These guys are sitting in
Anybody
the cold
want some
and
baits?
rain.
Well, now's your time to get yourself some goodies.
Thanks to the guys thanks to Dexter from Pure Fishing and the team out here sponsoring this whole event.
Awesome. Awesome. So we're getting some free goodies. I'm also a dedicated bass angler. I need to make a plan. Who do I talk to?
Not for you, my friend. You have enough.
Yeah. Well, it seems like the guys are still pretty much stuck over there. Wow, what a day it's been. You know, yesterday we started off the morning and it just bucketed down, lifted by about 11 o'clock. Now, the weatherman says, according to the satellite images and so on, this is a lot of moisture that's coming down from Zambia. And, of course, it's clashing with some fronts coming in from the Cape. And it's sort of happening right here where we are. And in the blink of an eye, things can change. You have the weather all beautiful, sunshine, it's hot, it's humid, and within a half an hour we have that. I just want to say thank you very much to Raf Scremen, who actually gives us all those satellite feeds from the weather so that we down here at the tournament are updated, and of course we can keep everybody updated, and through that keep our anglers safe on the water if it's going to be thunder, lightning, that kind of stuff. So we just want to say, Shot Raf, really appreciate your work. Let's see. I think we've got our next boat rolling in here. Yep, there we go. all starting to happen now. So folks, just getting back to the weather, according to the weatherman, we're looking at starting off with a little bit of rain tomorrow, so let's hope that we can get through this. And then don't forget, tomorrow night, prize giving, that will also be live right here on social media, and of course with Just Fishing. We've got our next guys coming in.
So thanks for bearing with us as we battle the elements here. But coming up to
Let's roll them straight up onto the stage. Please welcome our next team, Justy Farkafisser and Craig Fraser.
Come on, guys, you can do better than that. Formidable faces in the sport of South African bass angling. Justy, Craig, just watch the gap here. Oh, hold on. Craig digging down deep in that Renegade live well. Looks like he's got a little bit of a surprise for us here today. Craig, the SABA president and one of the team members this year. Whoa!
Now we can take a big fish.
What was that? Just a fakie over there? Whoa! There we go! There we go! You had us all fooled there, Craig. Looks like you guys had a tremendous day on the water there. Woo, an absolute tank. Craig, what was that all about, my friend?
No, it was a good day out there today. We were blessed. We're honored to be here. We're honored to be representing our country at a level that we are. I just would like to take this opportunity to thank all of our sponsors, all our main sponsors. They're on my sleeve. I have to look down just to remember Mercury, Mankota Hummingbird, Rapala, Lawrence, Club Marine, SAS, JKJ and Clover. Without those guys, we wouldn't be able to sustain SABA and keep the sport that we all love going. So I'd like to thank them. I'd like to thank my partner. We had a lovely day together. Things seem to click a little bit better today than yesterday.
An absolute massive bag there, Craig. Do you guys feel like you're onto something a little different?
I wouldn't say different. I think we're just blessed today. So we'll take it and we're grateful.
Well, let everybody see that fantastic bag. Head on over there, grab those fish.
Mark, you want to give us the total bag weight there? I'm very, very curious to see.
John.
I'm waiting. The anticipation is killing me over here.
I just take a step to the front there and I forget already.
What was the weight of that single big fish?
5
Whoa.
fish weighing in at 8.81 kilograms. 8.81 kilograms from the boys from South Africa. Woo!
Well done. Right, next up, we're rolling our team in here from Mexico. Please give them a nice South African welcome as they roll up to the stage.
Our friends from Mexico looking a little bit disappointed in their day, but we are super stoked to have you guys here. Well done, guys. A seriously tough day for you guys on the water. No fish for us here today.
Yeah, today was very, very difficult. We have many bites, but the fish don't hold in the mouth, and we can hook it, you know.
Well, it's great to have you here, and I'm sure tomorrow will be better for you, and I hope you bring some fish for us to the scales. Well done, gentlemen. Thank you very much.
It's a present for you.
Oh, thank you very much. A Mexican shirt. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. So all the best to you guys. Thank you, guys. Well done.
Yeah, Mark, it seems like that section up at the top there where they're doing the check for the actual fish, maybe you want to go through the whole process, that check where they see whether the fish are still alive. That's, of course, the length check. from that section there. It was a relatively dry area, and it seems like now the vehicles are just getting stuck there one after the other. So we're going to have to make a plan there. I just want to say thank you very much to Carlos over here, really making an effort to help us get the guys through here. But it does seem like we have another team rolling up. But let's just get back to that monster bag there from Craig Fraser and Justy Farquharson. That is a respectable bag.
Yeah, John, absolutely massive bag for this river. I have to be honest, I didn't think that we would see those bags as the week unfolded, but perhaps this fresh water being pushed in from those streams on the side is
from the rivers, yeah.
Yeah, is forcing them up and getting them active. So we can only assume, but hopefully tomorrow we'll bring you as much coverage as we can from on the water. Weather is going to play its part as it's done all week long. We've got the next boat here. Let's roll them on in.
Right, next up we roll up the guys. They're looking rather muddy and wet. Let's hope they're bringing 5 fish. These are the boys all the way from Italy. Give them a nice welcome, guys.
Welcome back, gentlemen. Happy to have you guys back.
Okay, we got 5 fish.
5 fish for you guys today. A good day?
5 fish. Good day today. We are very happy. We find the right pattern and we manage a good situation.
Very nice. How are you doing on that locally built Raptor boat? A nice boat?
Very nice boat. Very fast, very comfortable, good.
And how are you feeling about tomorrow's event? Big thunderstorms, lots of rain tomorrow?
It's very tough. Tomorrow probably is a very tough day, but we try.
Well, it's fantastic to have you here. If you want to head back there, get yourself ready, grab those fish first, and we'll have a photograph upstage here.
4 fish.
Four fish weighing in 3.28. We're gonna add that heavy fish, the big fish nomination, to that 3.28. I'm gonna head over here to Theo, calculating and furiously printing slips here. 5 fish for the team from Italy for 4.43 kilograms. Let's give them a round of applause. 4.43 kilograms for the team from Italy. Fantastic, gentlemen. Well done. We look forward to what you're going to offer us tomorrow. Let's keep the momentum rolling.
We try to keep the momentum rolling. I just want Bennett to quickly focus. If you have a look at that set of blue gum trees right at the back there, we're now actually having to take our boats all the way around the outside because that's the only place where we can actually get them through. Please welcome our next team all the way here from Zimbabwe.
Let's grab those bags, gents. Join us up on stage. Looks like they got a big fish in that bag as well. Looks like the Fraser brothers are on form on the river today.
5 fish.
Kevin,
yes.
You and your boat feeling comfortable on the Vaal today by the looks of things?
Well, I'm not sure. I don't know what he weighed today. He was just ahead of me. But, yeah.
The team from SA weighing in 5 fish, 8.81 kilograms. You've also got a good one there. Big fish weighing in at 2.59 kilograms. 2.59 kilograms. Do you think you're onto something with a little bit of better fish?
Yeah, we found something else today. So hopefully it'll hold for tomorrow. And we should hopefully catch some better fish tomorrow, yeah.
Are you finding that limits are coming easily as this event goes on?
For some of us, yeah. Some of the other guys are battling a bit. But, yeah, today it's been a better day for us, yeah.
Well done to you. Let's grab those fish over there. Let's do some photographs. Second heaviest bag, 5 fish weighing in at 6.71. Fraser brothers
beautiful.
Dominating from different countries. Well done to Team Zimbabwe. Still don't have the next boat ready, but while we have
It's an incredibly tricky process happening down there, Mark. You got to see it. And as I'm standing here talking to you, it has just started drizzling again. And of course, we've got the guys rolling in. And as you can see there, the guys are going on the outside of those trees. Let me just get out of the way here before I get splashed with mud. There we go. Okay. Rolling up at speed to the stage. Please welcome our next team here, all the way from Spain. Talk about making a quick entrance.
That's right. Keep it going for the team from Spain.
Thank you.
Okay, we have one fish.
One fish for the team from Spain. Clearly a tough day on the water.
It's very, very difficult. Muy difícil. Bueno, quería dar un saludo a toda la gente que nos está viendo en España. Muchas gracias a todos, familia, amigos, y que pronto volveremos para allí. Un abrazo a todos.
Well done to you.
Thank you.
Great having you here. Let's grab that fish. Present it to the weighmaster. One fish weighing in at 1.05. One fish, 1.05. We're going to bring in the next team at speed.
These guys are coming in at a flying start,
guys.
Mark. And that's the only way that these guys can actually get through the mud here. Whoops.
Bogging down just as we get here. Thank you. Well done, guys. Mike, an interesting process that we have got going here. Look at all those guys jumping in there to get the boats in here. There's absolutely nothing that's going to stop this team from South Africa.
To the guys from Australia, Dave Boyack and his teammate, welcome. This is how we have fun in South Africa.
We may have to switch up the process.
Yeah, we're gonna have to.
Yeah, we've been thinking about this, and considering that tomorrow is expected to be quite a lot more rain, we'll have to revert to a system where we actually weigh from the jetties. So instead of having the anglers drive through here, we'll bring the anglers up in pairs to a holding tank at the back where they will then hold their fish, much like we see happening here where the anglers then come up the stage.
Well, welcome to the guys. While we get that rig out of the way, join me up front here, my mate. Absolute chaos happening here. 5 fish for you guys today. Do you feeling confident, eh?
Yeah, we got 5. I think our whole team did all right today, which was good. So mission accomplished is what we wanted to do. We got the 5 fish and let the cards fall where they fall.
Sitting in second place, only 2 points out. You guys confident that you can get up onto the top spot today?
Look, we'll have to see how it goes. Some of our fish are pretty small, but you know we'll see where it goes and see how the other teams have done. And you know, we executed. We had a game plan. We executed that game plan, and we're happy with where it's come out, I suppose.
Yeah, well, fantastic performance from you guys. We spoke to you this morning, caught up, we spoke a little bit about Carl Jacobson over in the US and his performance. It's great to see Aussie performing on such a big stage.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, he does us all proud. You know, he's a great angler and yeah, we follow him closely in his progress, and he's done really what no other Australian has been able to do, so we support him hugely.
Well, thanks for that. Let's head back there. Let's grab some of those fish, present them for this crowd.
So we've had a little bit of interesting times here this afternoon. There we go. Give them a nice round of applause, folks.
So we're just going to make a couple of repairs to the process that we're running here. And Wendy Watson, I'm going to put you up. I'm going to put you on the spot here. I'm dying here, Wendy. I've been talking for the last 2.5 hours, and they've thrown absolutely everything at me. Wendy, you're a formidable part of the whole organization and this event. You were talking earlier on about how many hours you spent reading spreadsheets till last night. How are you feeling about the success of the event?
Good, thanks, Mark.
Wendy making even more difficult for me there. Not much to talk about. What we're gonna do is we're gonna speak to Mike about yesterday's process. I mean, Mike, a lot of fish weighed in yesterday. Did we have any fatalities?
Yeah, we had, I think it was 157 fish in total, of which only one small fish didn't make it. We had a couple of fish that were battling for a while, but fortunately they all actually recovered. Some of them spent a little while in the tank, a couple of them as much as an hour or two, but eventually we were able to release all those fish healthy, which was great. We had a couple of big fish come in early that worried us a bit, but they all managed to make it through the day.
Yeah, well, that's great. I mean, conservation is an extremely important part of our sport. If we don't manage these fish properly, we're not going to have anything left in a few years' time. And we saw yesterday as well, one of the observer boats out there on the water, they found a gill net that was blocking one of the entries. How many fish, do you know how many fish were rescued out of that gill net?
To be honest, I'm not sure, but it was quite interesting, quite a different species, quite a number of species of fish. There was barbel, there was some bass. So yeah, it's unfortunately a serious problem. I was having a chat with the guys from the South African Police Service Water Wing the other day, and this is not the first time there's been nets come out of here. They've actually been removing quite a bit of nets in the river lately, and that's a concern. Not just here, but in a lot of our lakes and our dams at the moment, netting's a serious concern.
Yeah, I mean, gill nets, of course, you know, there's no control on what species you catch in them. It's literally anything that swims by. The net gets hooked in the gills. Those fish are under the water, they suffocate, they die, and when the fellas come around and pull those nets out, it's just whatever's in there. Well, tough.
Yeah, it's just indiscriminate. I mean, it just takes everything out in large quantities, and unfortunately, you know, it has a big impact on the whole food chain in terms of the various species and stuff like that. So at the end of the day, it's not just the bass, but also the fodder fish that's impacted. And at the end of the day, we've seen it in a number of the dams in the area. It eventually just, you know, has such a big impact and a long-term impact. It takes years sometimes to recover from that, you know, and that's something really sad.
And tell me about the focus from SABA's perspective. I know we're beginning the drive in terms of conservation, you know, trying to put back some of those funds into conservation and fish management. Tell me a little bit about that.
Yes, obviously that's important for SABA, and there's been some, and you know yourself have been involved in some of the research initiatives where we're working with various organizations in terms of collecting data, not just in terms of specimens, fin samples and stuff, but also in terms of data, in terms of patterns, in terms of how the dams have been fishing over the years, the size of the fish, the numbers of fish, and that's all very useful data in terms of understanding trends and patterns and stuff that's happening throughout. And that data, hopefully in the hands of the right people, can advise us in terms of good practices that will ensure sustainable sport and sustainable fishing going forward.
Yeah, that's the important part. I mean, capturing all those fish. In a way, in a divisional level, when we have a weigh station like this, we take a few fin clippings, we put them in some special liquids, and we send them off for the guys to have tests. They can then read the strains of bass that we have. You know, we have different types of strains. We've got the Floridas, we've got the Northerns, and you know, a lot of the anglers out there say, "Come on, guys, you know, look at the states. Let's just, wow." There we go, finally got the boat out of the way.
Everybody's cheering. So what we've now done, Mark, is we've decided if it's Difflock or 2x4, we're going to actually unhook it there and use one of the 4x4s to actually continue with this process.
All right, fantastic. So as I was saying, Mike, I mean, that gathering process, that's rolled out countrywide. It's still continuing on, but as you mentioned, I mean, the importance of gathering that information, it's all very well to look at a fishery and say, well, it's fishing tough, the numbers are down, well, let's just buy a bunch of fish and throw them in the dam and, well, the fishing will come right. It's not that simple. It's not that simple. If you have a strain of Floridas and then you throw your Northerns, you know, you dilute that strain of Florida. So we're in the process of gathering as much information as we possibly can, and we're happy to have the next boat rolling
up our next boat over here. What an interesting afternoon. Please welcome the guys all the way from Zambia. Oh, come on, folks. Give them a nice South African welcome.
Right.
Coming through the back door, how was the day today?
No, better than yesterday. Yeah.
3 fish for you guys today?
Yeah, 2 yesterday, so it was a better day.
And this weather causing absolute chaos for us here, a bit of a disaster.
No, I'm just surprised that all these guys don't have 4x4s.
It would be great, wouldn't it? But we're very thankful for the skippers and the guys with the 4x4s bringing the vehicles in. How are you guys feeling about the event carrying on tomorrow?
Oh, no, we'll have to see what happens. It was a bit tougher today, but yeah, it's the same for everyone, so we have to go out there and we have to fish.
Well, thanks for taking the time to chat to us. As always, it's great to have you guys here. If you want to head over there, grab those fish and show the crowd.
Okay, 2 fish, 1.7.
Three fish for the team from Zambia, 2.81. 3 fish for the team from Zambia, 2.81. Well done to you guys. Let's roll them in. Let's go, boys.
Right, let's roll this on right now. Please welcome our third and final team on the second day of the international tournament, all the way from the United States of America, Dr. Pepper and Mr. Gary Yamamoto. Not the Gary Yamamoto, but he's as close to the 2IC as Gary Yamamoto as you can get. Give him a nice South African welcome, folks.
Well done, gentlemen. Great to have you here. Great to have a boat here and anglers. I mean, difficult conditions. How are you doing? Tell us a bit about your day on the water today.
Well, it was pretty exciting. It started out, we got this fish within the first 10, 15 minutes and had a couple other bites. Camera guys got on us. We missed 2 or 3. We was catching a lot of short fish all day. My partner decided he needed a swim, so he tipped over and went out the side of the boat. So yeah, it was a pretty exciting day. A lot of lightning, everything else was going on, but hey.
Was he not wet enough that he had to get overboard?
No, you know, I tried to see if he saw any structure or anything else to tell us what was going on. He said no. I said, well, I tried putting him back in there. He was fighting me on that. He didn't like that too much.
Well, I'm glad everybody was safe and fine. You want to head back there, grab that fish for a photograph?
Yeah, sure.
Yes. One fish for the day, 0.95 kilograms. 1 fish for the day. Well done to the team from the USA.
Right, so some of these teams we actually have to do a little bit of a flying start as we get them closer.
Well done to Carlos and his team, all the guys running back and forth to get these boats there, the unhitching, the rehitching, and yeah, just rolling with the punches today. The Mahindra Val here pulling in our anglers using that 4x4 and diff lock. Let's keep it rolling in yet.
Please welcome our next team all the way from Germany. Oh, come on, guys.
Welcome on stage, sir. How many fish you got for us today?
We have 5 fish limit.
Oh, well done. You guys feeling a bit more confident than today?
Yeah, absolutely. So the plan is working, and yesterday also, and hopefully all tomorrow.
So your other team's also bringing in limits, feeling good that you can climb that leaderboard today?
Absolutely. I think Mark and Thomas got a big bag, and we have also the other team with Anton and Stefan with a good bag. So I think that will be enough to climb a little bit up. Yeah.
Well, fantastic. You guys are well known with your spinning rods and finesse fishing. Tell us a bit more about that. Do you do a lot of finesse fishing over in Germany?
Yes, of course. So we don't have bass in Germany, so we use it normally for perch fishing. The perch like the finesse style, so we are good in this, yes.
Well, you're certainly great bass anglers. Grab those fish and let's show the crowd. Five fish for the team from Germany, 3.22 kilograms. 5 fish, 3.22 kilograms. Well done to you guys. Let's roll up at that next
Right,
team.
let's roll up our next group of anglers. They're coming in hot, as they say. Please welcome our next team, arriving at speed all the way from Portugal.
Happy to have the team from Portugal. Earlier on, their team members saying Don't forget to visit Portugal. It's a beautiful country. I know I've been there. Welcome, gentlemen, up on stage.
We have 3 fish. Big fish? Big fish.
Welcome on stage. 3 fish today. Feeling better?
Foi difícil para nós, tivemos muitas dificuldades. Fizemos os peixes mesmo agora ao fim. E pronto, vamos ver que amanhã será melhor.
You want to say hello to anybody back home?
Queria agradecer o apoio de da família e dos amigos.
Thank you very much. Well done to you guys.
I tell you what, Mark, it's turned into a 4x4 traction event here down at the Val at the moment. And it's really interesting to see how these guys are managing to get through here. And we've still got, of course, we're now into our final flight of boats, so we just have to make sure that these guys get through to the stage. So they're coming in, another one coming in pretty hot right now.
3 fish up here on stage, 2.1 kilograms. 3 fish, 2.1 kilograms.
Right, next up, we're going to keep this rolling so the guys don't get bogged down in the mud. Please welcome our final team for today from Eswatini.
We welcome the team from Eswatini. Join us up on stage here, gentlemen, looking a little bit cold and wet. Welcome, Curtis. How you doing, big man? Tough day on the water?
Yeah, a really tough day for us today. One keeper.
One keeper fish. Weighmaster's very strict. Mike wants to follow the process. Always have to present your card first before we have an opportunity to chat. Absolute chaos going over here. There was like a 4x4 100km/h entrance.
Yeah, definitely. We're driving a 2x4, so our car's actually over there right now. So yeah, but yeah, really a difficult day for us. We caught loads of fish, but nothing. Everything seemed to be 28 centimeters, and so yeah, one keeper.
Well, let's have a look at that fish right behind there. Grab a quick photograph. Whenever you're ready, if we are ready, if we can, bring in the next team.
Right, we're going to give him a flying start. There we go. We've got the guys signaling him.
0.61.
I think we're just going to drive straight to the stage. Please welcome our next team all the way from Namibia. Now, just in case you're wondering, Mark, the angler is actually driving the vehicle in the front so we can get this process sped up.
Welcome on stage, sir. Namibia is well known for its 4x4. I think it's one of the countries where you can still drive your car on the beach. So I think he was in the driver's seat saying, "I've got this. I'll bring my boat up on stage by himself." One fish for you guys today. A little bit of 4x4ing you get to do here. You guys are pretty good at that back home, aren't you?
Yeah, that's all we do back home. We do a lot of 4x4ing. We are allowed to dry on the beach, and there we can catch some proper fish.
Well done to you guys. We're looking forward to tomorrow. Best of luck. It's always good to see you and always good to have you here. Let's roll them in, gents.
Right, folks, we're going to roll with the next one coming in. Of course, our final team here, all the way from Korea. Let's roll them up. Let's keep that momentum going. And just to our viewers back home, thank you so much for being patient with us. Of course, we can't do much with regards to the rain and the mud and everything else that comes with it. So please give these guys a nice warm welcome. Korea to the stage.
Third boat from Korea, if I'm correct. Both teams before them have both brought in 5 fish. We've got 2 weigh bags, always a good sign. These guys have stated their claim in this event, showing us they can fish, flat out fish. 5 fish, another limit for the team from Korea. So I think we're going to see some climbing from them on the leaderboard. A good day for you on the water today? A good day for you guys on the water today?
Yeah, fantastic day.
Are you happy with the performance and the event as it unfolds?
Yeah, happy. I'm happy.
You want to send a message home to anybody?
Thank you, South Africa.
Well done, guys. Let's take a look at those weights for today. We've weighed that 4 fish already. 4 fish for 2.50. Don't forget, we still got to add the nominated big fish. I'm going to head on over to Theo here to get the total bag weight for 5 fish. Korea definitely cementing their name in the World Championships, bringing in limits. Day 1, all 3 teams bringing in a limit. That's 5 fish for 3.65 kilograms. 5 fish, 3.65 kilograms. Well done to you, gentlemen. If we're ready, let's roll on the next one.
Yes, we are. Now, this man caught 2 crabs yesterday, a small catfish, 1 tiny little bass, and killed one of our indigenous birds. Today, he fed the monkeys and caught 3 fish. Please welcome our next team all the way from Croatia.
John, we also got to see some of the dancing skills today. We were fortunate enough to catch them on the water today.
If you
Once
happen
they
to
caught their
play
first
Rammstein, then it all goes very, very wrong very quickly.
I'm going to skip over the dance moves. You guys happy with your performance today?
Yeah, we catch 20 fish, only 3 for the boxes, but it's a perfect day, perfect fishing. It's a nice day, perfect.
Are you feeling more confident for tomorrow?
More confident, and tomorrow is going to be much better.
Tomorrow it's predicted lots of rain to come in. We may have to change this chaos over here.
Yes, but we like the rain.
We like the rain. Rain's not good for the coverage, so while we've got the viewers watching and have a pause, we are going to try and bring you the best coverage we possibly can. We're going to push the limits tomorrow. We're going to try and get on some of those boats, and yeah. Are you feeling confident for tomorrow? Happy?
Yes, very happy and very... Tomorrow we catch, I think, 5 bass.
Well, your Daniel did say that your team always gets better as the event goes on, so we hope that you're going to bring us 5. Grab one of those fish and let's show this crowd.
Definitely a vast improvement for our guys from Croatia from yesterday.
3 fish weighing in at 2.35 kilograms. 3 fish for the team from Croatia, 2.35 kilograms.
A respectable effort there. There we go. Next up, we roll our team in from Italy. As we get them into the stage area, please, folks, give them a nice South African welcome.
Gentlemen, chaos over here. Let's grab your tag and join me up on stage. I'm going to give you a hand just in case. Not sure I'd be able to hold you up if you did fall, but anyway.
Okay, 1 fish.
Presenting us with 1 fish today. Finding it difficult out there?
Yes, it was so tough. We caught 4 short fish. 2 of them were very, very close to the keeper size, but we just haven't been able to connect with a valid fish. So it was a tough day. That's fishing. Yesterday we could have been with probably more than 8 kilos. And because we lost a big one, monster like the one I brought to the scale. And today, just 1 fish. So that's fishing. Let's see if tomorrow we can do something like yesterday. Okay.
Well, we hope to see that tomorrow. So grab that fish over here, present it to your crowd. I know there's a lot of guys watching back home in Italy. So let's show the crowd. 1 fish for this team, 0.69 kilograms. 1 fish for this team, 3.69 kilograms. Doing a little bit of on-the-fly repairs down here to our track. Bags of sawdust being piled in. Our juniors, Vincent de Boer from one of our pure fishing anglers, Vinny. I know you're very busy, my friend. As a representative from Pure Fishing, you were handing out a lot of baits out there early on. Dexter and the boys getting stuck in.
Yeah, definitely. I think they're making big moves now, bringing in very interesting stuff, and that's why we,
Mark.
just representing.
Mark, we're
Bye-bye.
rolling in our next team, and that's, of course, our third team from South Africa.
Charlton Hewitt and Ruan Val rolling up here at the stage. The current standing, South Africa sitting in top spot. Join us on stage here, Ruan. Ruan, how many fish you got for us today?
We only got 2 fish, eh? Really tough day for us at the office.
Yeah, it seems like that's par for the course. A lot of the guys really battling out there. A lot of the areas are very congested with a lot of anglers there, a lot of fishing pressure out there.
Yeah, no, it is. A lot of the guys fishing the same areas. We fished our areas, just couldn't get the bites. So if they don't bite, you can't put them in the boat.
Yeah, and a teamwork imperative here. I know you guys have communication on the water. Tell us a little bit about that and how important it is.
No, team communication really important on a river like this. I mean, if there's an area that's on, you need to keep it and help your team to get 5. And didn't help with us. We tried, but yeah, couldn't get them in the boat.
Well done to you guys. A fantastic performance. Head on over there, grab some of those fish. It's fine. Go grab a fish. Let's give it up for Team 3 from South Africa, Charlton Hewitt and Ruan Val. 2 fish weighing in 1,93. Well done, boys. Good performance. If we're ready for the next team, let's bring them on
We're going to
in.
roll them in hot, Mark, and they're coming in all the way from Mexico. Here we go. Let's get them through. Man, I'll tell you what, it has turned into such an interesting thing here. Ah, there we go. My favorite, Marcelo. How are you guys? There we go. Give them a nice South African welcome, our team from Mexico.
If I had enough time, I'd put my shirt on right now. Thank you for this. I really appreciate it.
That looks like an interesting bag coming up there, Mark.
Bringing 4 fish to the scales today. Happy with the day?
Yeah, today was much better than yesterday. Yesterday we have a very tough day. We didn't put any fish on the bag, but let's see what happens tomorrow.
Do you feel like you're starting to figure something out?
Well, no. We've been catching bass everywhere with different things. I don't know. Let's see what the river brings us tomorrow.
Well, the river's certainly going to bring you lots of rain tomorrow. Are you going to change your style with the rain?
No, we're probably gonna stick with the same. Looking for current and sticking the same.
Well, we look forward to seeing you guys on scale. Well done for improving on what you brought us yesterday. If you want to head back to that tank over there, grab that fish along. As you can see, we got to change up the process a little bit. We're getting the guys to present their fish a little earlier and then doing their slip signing afterwards. We're also moving over to a 2-slip system instead of 3 just to speed up the process. We thought we had it covered. We thought we'd compress the footage, but unfortunately what's happening out there is out of our control, and we just got to roll with it. So there you go. Give a warm round of applause from the team from Mexico. 4 fish weighing in at 3.96 kilograms. Well done to you guys. Great performance. Roll up the next team.
Next team is coming in right now, and they're coming in hot. This is our next team. Please welcome all the way from Spain.
A team from Spain. Join us up on stage here. I know that they got at least 2 fish because we were able to capture them on the water today.
It's okay.
3 fish today.
Oi,
Hola, buenas tardes. Los peces más difíciles que ayer, que no te voy a entender. Sí, los peces estaban más difíciles que ayer y no hemos dado con ellos, pero bueno, a ver si mañana los encontramos. Y ahora pues.
Thank you very much. We got to see these guys on the water today.
Nada, solo saludar a los amigos, a la familia, a mi pueblo navarrés, a Vicor, que es el de Paco, y a la delegación española, al Club Almaster Alberic, y va dedicado a José Belver, que, bueno, ya sabe todo el mundo lo que pasa.
Thank you very much. Let's grab those fish and show the crowd.
Everybody, of course, coming together to make this tournament a success, Mark. And we have tournament director Vessi Vessels actually driving in our next team. So we'll just make sure that everything's okay, and then we'll get them out here. There we go. Give those guys a nice round of applause there on the
Three
stage.
fish for the team from Spain, weighing in 1.74 kilograms. Let's give them a warm round of applause. Well done to you guys. Ready for the next boat whenever you are.
These guys are coming in with a long run-up, driven by tournament director Vessi Vessels. Please welcome, coming in with a flying start, our next team from Zimbabwe. There we go. Give them a nice welcome, folks.
Welcome, guys. I feel like we should be doing a NASCAR commentary over here, not fishing. It's unbelievable. Just having a look for that tag. Welcome, sir. Welcome back on stage. Absolute chaos out there. How was the day?
Not so good for us. We actually, to be totally honest, we had more bites than we did yesterday. We had 7 bites, but we only managed to boat 2.
And you managed to get some undersized fish as well?
No, negative. No small fish today. We lost 2 next to the boat, and we got snapped up in the trees a bit.
Oh, yeah. One of your other teams bringing in the second heaviest bag for today. Funny enough, it's South Africa heaviest bag, a Fraser. Zimbabwe second heaviest bag, also a Fraser. Interesting that, eh?
No, very interesting. We've been waiting in the back there quite a while, and we were live streaming through the phone, through our phones. You're about a 5-second delay. So we're up to date with the scores at the moment.
Yeah, it's great. We got Waymaster.net giving us the live feed as well as the scores on the left-hand side, so we can see everything as it unfolds. Thanks for taking the time to chat to us. If you want to head back there, grab a fish for a photograph.
No problem.
2 fish weighing in 1.6 kilos. Let's give them a warm round of applause. Thanks to everybody tuning in for your patience. As this one unfolds, let's roll on the
next up, driven by probably one of the most interesting South African skippers, somebody that you have to spend some time with, Peter Quadling, and of course our team coming in with another flying start all the way from Australia.
This is where things start to get interesting. The third team from Australia battling it out on the points log there. Yesterday sitting in second place. We also got a little bit of footage with you guys today. Tom digging deep in his pockets there as well, digging deep in the live wells, digging deep in your pockets. How was the day there, Tom?
Yeah, it was a real grind. I mean, we've got our 5 fish. They're a bit smaller than yesterday, but we're just happy to have 5. We missed a few opportunities. Would have been nice to get a couple of those in the boat, but look, to get 5 on a river you've fished for 4 days in your whole life, we're pretty happy. So,
absolutely. I mean, I must be honest, a lot of comments on social media talking about Team Australia and how well you guys are doing. Absolutely outstanding. You've got to be super proud.
Yeah, we are. As a team, I think we're all really proud of each other. We've worked really well as a team. You know, we all fish a lot back in Australia for our Australian Bass, our tournament series. We're all accomplished tournament anglers ourselves. It's just a matter of adjusting for these fish. We don't get largemouth bass in Australia, so it's adjusting for these fish, adjusting a bit of your tackle, and we're pretty confident if we can find the areas we can catch the fish. It's just, do we have enough areas to last us one more day?
Well, you certainly deserve to be confident, doing absolutely fantastic. Grab those fish, let's take a look at them. 5 fish, ladies and gentlemen, weighing in at 3.38 kilograms. 5 fish, 3.38 kilograms. Let's give them a round of applause. And let's keep the momentum rolling.
Keeping the momentum rolling right now. Please welcome our next team all the way from Zambia. Coming in with another rolling start. These boys look confident. There we go, folks. Give them a nice round of applause as we roll them up to the stage. It's a little bit of a bigger gap now. Obviously, we've had to move the boats around because of the mud in front of the stage. And it seems like there's some more
please,
of this weather
let's
coming in.
not jump. Let's climb down there and let's utilize the staircase here. Just be careful of those cables as we come up here.
Doing it old school style now.
Absolute chaos out there. I don't know what was worse, what's happening at the way station here or what happened out on the water.
Yeah, it was a bit tough today. Our morning started well, and we thought we'd get a limit, but we couldn't find the last two. So we just kept on pushing, and with the rain in the afternoon, it was crazy.
Yeah, a big torrential downpour. We thought we were going to be clear for this weigh-in. You know, we had some sunshine. We had some hot weather this afternoon. I think a lot of the guys moved to shorts and T-shirts, but within about 10 minutes, it was just absolute chaos.
Yeah, no, it really came down, and we kind of hid in a boat dock, and we were fishing out the boat dock to try and get some more fish, but it didn't come. Some teams, I think, did very well. Probably, I think they've moved up upstream, and you know, they did very well. So we'll see what happens tomorrow.
Well, grab some of those fish. Let's present them to this crowd. Three fish for the team from Zambia, 1.87 kilograms. Three fish for the team from Zambia. Let's give them a large round of applause. Let's roll them in.
Right, next up, of course, we had in the first flight one of the teams that couldn't get you because they had a boat breakdown. So please welcome our final team to the weigh-in this afternoon, all the way from Namibia.
Back. On your own, you're taking I'm not going to interfere with what Mike is operating there. It's absolute chaos going on. Yeah, you jumped about 6 meters to get up on stage here, so you definitely deserve a few words. Two fish for you guys today. Boat breakdown, but you're here safely. That's all that counts.
Yeah, that's all that counts. Safety is number one. I've been speaking to Jürgen. He's still stuck up there in the river. Yeah, it is what it is. It's a mechanical thing. Your boat breaks. You just got to stick together and wait for the observer boat and stuff like that.
Well, I'm sure the pit crew from Mercury that's here will get that boat sorted out in about 10 minutes and hopefully get you guys safely back on the water. I'm sure if not, we will have a boat reserved for you. So we're going to go across there to Mike, going to take a little measurement of that short fish. But just tell us about, I mean, you got your 100 mile per hour suits on, a tough day. I mean, that we just spoke to the guys early on. Sunshine this morning, it looked like we were going to get a gap, and then all of a sudden the heavens opened.
Yeah, we didn't get much rain up there. I must admit, we drove up at about 1:30 or something like that. I just put it on now because I didn't know how long it was going to take for me to come through and stuff like that. Yeah, the weather was, I was personally hoping for a little bit fouler weather through the day. I think that aided us a bit yesterday. Today was sort of okayish weather until late afternoon. I think that hurt us a little bit in our pattern that we were fishing.
Oh, I think you're going to get your foul weather tomorrow. Do you think that's going to turn your bite on?
I hope so. I definitely hope so. If we do manage to sort our boat out and do get out on the water, I think it's going to help. It's going to help us.
Do you want to confirm? Max, a well-known angler representing Falconelli Customs. Falconelli Customs, a huge sponsor of this event, representing Minkota as well as Hummingbird. Max, a good friend of Justy Falkofficer. So yeah, what we're doing at this moment is we're just ensuring that fish is limited. the final decision is always made by the weighmaster on the weighmaster's ruler. So the anglers in the practice days came up here, certified their rulers, had to make sure that everything was exactly as the ruler over here. So Mike is the guy that's going to make that final decision. It was checked at checkpoint 1, we're now at checkpoint 2, but according to FIPSED rules, he's the man, he makes the call. All right, so that concludes our weigh-in. We want to thank all you guys that tuned in live. Live is a never easier thing. We got hammered with difficulties the weigh-in here. I think we're going to switch it up tomorrow, like we spoke to Mike earlier on. We maybe change the weigh station process. I don't think we're going to get the both through here again. We'll certainly broadcast live for you, whatever it may be. You'll be able to see the winners. We'll announce the winners shortly after the weigh-in. And thanks for tuning in. It's been a fantastic having you here. Like, share, comment. I'm absolutely exhausted. Catch you guys later.